Today we'll be doing multi-step solving with like terms and also using the distributive properties. Whenever you need to, please press pause so that you can get the notes before we move on. We'll begin with example 1, 4x minus 3 plus 8x equals 21. My first job is to get the like terms together. So before I can do that and use the commutative property, I have to use the definition of subtraction and change that subtraction to an addition problem. So this becomes 4x plus a negative 3 plus 8x equals 21. I will now use the commutative property of addition and move 4x plus 8x together plus a negative 3 is equal to 21. Since I have the two like terms together, I will add the 4x and the 8x together, and I end up with 12x. Now, I have a double sign of plus a negative 3. I'm going to use the definition of subtraction again to move it back to a subtraction problem. So I end up with 12x minus 3 equals 21. At this point, I am going to add 3 to both sides. When I add 3 to both sides, I end up with 12x on the left side and 24 on the right. To undo the multiplication of 12 times x, I'm going to divide by 12 on both sides. When I divide by 12 on both sides, I end up with x is equal to 2. My solution is x is equal to 2, and we can check that. We can check this by taking the original equation, 4x minus 3 plus 8x equals 21, and replacing wherever we have an x with the number 2. So I have 4 times 2 minus 3 plus 8 times 2, which equals 21. 4 times 2 is 8, minus 3 plus 8 times 2 is 16, is equal to 21. Using the order of operations, I'll do the subtraction first. 8 minus 3 is 5, plus 16 equals 21. 5 plus 16 is 21. 21 equals 21. Therefore, my solution is correct. Okay, example number 2. We have 7 times the quantity x minus 2 minus 2x equals negative 49. The first thing I will do is eliminate the parentheses by using the distributive property and multiplying 7 by x minus 2. I end up with 7x minus 14 minus 2x is equal to negative 49. As we noted in example number 1, I have to eliminate the subtraction so that I can use the commutative property. So I'll change all subtractions into adding the opposite. So now I have 7x plus negative 14 plus negative 2x equals negative 49. I will now combine or move the like terms together using the commutative property. So I have 7x plus a negative 2x plus a negative 14 is equal to negative 49. I'll combine the two like terms. 7x plus negative 2x gives me 5x plus a negative 14 is equal to negative 49. Once again, I have my double sign. I can change that, so now I'm back to 5x minus 14 equals negative 49. In order to eliminate it minus 14, I'm going to add 14 to both sides. When I add 14 to both sides, I end up with 5x is equal to negative 35. Moving to the top right-hand side of the screen, I'm going to recopy my last step. 5x is equal to negative 35. To solve for x, I'll divide both sides by 5. My final answer is x equals negative 7. I'll leave the check to you. Going on to example number 3. Again, I have parentheses, so I'm going to use the distributive property to eliminate the parentheses. So I'll recopy 9x minus 14 plus 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 8 is 24, so minus 24 is equal to 10. Once again, changing my subtractions to adding the opposite. 9x plus a negative 14, 3x plus a negative 24. I will now use the commutative property to put the 9x plus the 3x together, and the negative 14 plus the negative 24 together. That equals 10. Starting with the x's, I end up with 12x. And then with my constants, I have negative 14 plus a negative 24. That is a negative 38 is equal to 10. Once again, I have the double sign, so I'm going to change that. So I have a single sign, 12x minus 38 equals 10. I want 12x by itself, so I'm going to add 38 to both sides. When I add 38 to both sides, I end up with 12x is equal to 48. I'm going to move this to the upper right-hand corner again. 12x is equal to 48. To solve for x, I'll divide both sides by 12. I end up with x is equal to 4. Okay, we have example 4. 26 equals negative 4 times the quantity x plus 6 plus 14. Again, we have parentheses, so to eliminate the parentheses, I'm going to use the distributive property. I'll multiply the negative 4 out. So, recopying, 26 is equal to negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24 plus 14. Again, I have subtractions occurring, so I'm going to change them to adding the opposite. So I have negative 4x plus a negative 24 plus 14. Now this time, I do not need to use the commutative property because my constants are already together. So my next step, I will be copying down 26 is equal to negative 4x, and then I'll combine negative 14 plus, negative 24 plus 14. That gives me a negative 10. In order to eliminate the negative 10, I'm going to add 10 to both sides. When I add 10 to both sides, I end up with 36 is equal to negative 4x. I now divide by negative 4 on both sides. My final answer is x is equal to negative 9. Any questions? If you have any questions, please see me at class tomorrow or on Friday. Our assignment for tonight is practice 2-4, the front, questions, problems 1 through 12. I'll repeat that once again. Our assignment for tomorrow is practice 2-4. You'll be doing the front problems 1 through 12. This is due on Friday. Don't forget to study for the test tomorrow.